What's up, gamers? It's been a long time coming, but here we are. We are back with Mr. Collector,
What's up?
IVB fame, a good friend of
You
mine,
already know. Oh,
and we're back with the podcast. It's been a long time. If you don't
far too
remember
long.
me, I'm Red. That's really it. No official
He's red
group, but yeah, it's Red
for now.
for now. Yeah. Um, and I'm personally just glad to be back in the mix of things. If you look at my background, it has changed. It's been a busy year actually. Now, as of
Wow,
July 11th, it's been a full year since.
that's insane.
That's crazy. So
Unbelievable.
let's kick things off pretty strong here. Let's talk about where we've both been. Um, how
Yeah.
busy we've been. So,
Oh,
collector, let's start off with you, of course, right? So, what have you been
oh,
up
of
to for this
course.
past year?
Uh, stuffing things. Uh,
Yeah.
college. Work. Um, I don't know. I had COVID. I had a concussion. Lots
How
of fun
was
things in the last year.
wow?
Yeah.
How was COVID?
Um, I was basically asymptomatic. Like it
Oh,
was
okay.
wasn't even as bad as a cold when I had it.
Wow. So you were
But
like just chilling,
so.
basically.
Yeah, I was still exercising, working out every day. I just didn't really care that much.
I mean, yeah, I was gonna
I
say
got
you
pretty
look
lucky.
you look kind of big, man. You looking a
Oh,
little
cool.
yoked over there, huh?
Hell yeah.
Yeah. um, but nice, yeah. So just been keeping busy, yeah. I feel that.
Yeah, yeah.
Me, personally, for the
What
past
about you?
year, man, it's been a weird time. So, I've been busy with college as well. And then back in January, started a full time job. So that's been kind of crazy. Yeah, been
What do you do?
software engineering,
Whoa.
making the big bucks. So that's been pretty
Damn.
fun.
Yeah.
Um, but I have missed gaming in general. I haven't gamed anything really up until like
Really?
a week ago. I would go on
That's
my computer
insane.
to watch F1 races.
Oh,
Um, go on YouTube. Check up
yeah.
on my buddy Collector here every now and then. Message him some shit like, "Hey, you're cute," and then he'd ghost
I'm
me, but
pretty
it's
good.
okay. Uh,
Gotta
and
keep him in line.
yeah, he's got to keep me wanting more. I can't
Yeah,
I can't get too comfortable.
exactly.
Um, but yeah, it's just been a busy time for I think everybody. I didn't get COVID though, so I'm pretty happy about that one. That would have
Hey,
fucking sucked. Getting
yeah.
COVID would have been a tough
You know,
time.
it was nice to get a week off.
Yeah, from just everything.
Yeah,
I feel
chill at
that.
home and do nothing. It was kind
Yeah.
of nice.
You were you getting busy on War of Rights while you were sick with COVID?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's during the time where I retired. I think.
Really?
I
You
don't remember.
retired? You retired for a bit?
I did. I was like, I don't have
Wow.
time for this, and so I left. And
Wow.
then I came back because I realized that person I put in charge was a dumbass.
Who'd you put in charge? Who was in
Jake
charge?
Race. Jake Race. You probably haven't heard of him.
I have not.
He was kind of, yeah, it wasn't a great choice, but and then he kind of, stuff went to hell, and then I
Yeah.
came back. It's like, I don't know, Napoleon coming back after his exile to Elba. It was like restored France to its glory, the IVB.
Wow. Yeah. I mean, from what I've seen, IVB is back on
Right.
the up. I mean, I see you
Oh
guys.
hell yeah.
I mean, I've only been around more here for like 2 weeks now, but I've seen you
Yep.
guys fucking everywhere. Old
Yeah.
heads. Yeah, I see you in game, which is that's crazy.
Yeah.
Like a year ago,
Oh yeah.
I remember me, you, LaBelle, a bunch of older guys were talking about like, yeah, fucking, we're done with war of rights, and then here we are.
Fuck war right.
Yeah, fuck war of
Yeah.
rights, and then a year later, we're all still playing this fucking game.
Need
Um,
this game.
you more often than me, at least for the most part. Me a little bit more now. So I mean, we're
Yeah.
getting back into
Yeah.
it. But
Right on.
um, so let's talk about IVB a little more.
Let's go.
I'm aware that you're trying to reg snipe me. Is that
Yeah,
you know?
you want to join?
Let's discuss that on here. So,
Okay.
what do I get if I join IVP?
What do you not get? I
Wow,
mean, like,
that's a good
let's be
point.
real. I can
I
offer you the
mean,
world.
the world. Elaborate.
The world, right?
What does that mean
Anything
for
you
me?
want, babe.
Wow, anything.
Anything you
Make a
want.
whole new regiment just for me, and I'll think
Yes,
about it.
63rd New York Infantry,
I
the
do
3rd
fuck with the
Regiment Irish
63rd
Brigade.
New York. I think I had a
63rd, they
relative
go
in the
kind of hard.
63rd.
Hey, you wanna lead the
Uh,
63rd?
Oh
It's all yours,
wow,
man. It's all yours.
damn. Now I gotta think
Welcome,
about it.
man. Yeah, I
You
could
know.
start you off at a corporal spot.
Oh wow, fuck.
Yeah,
That
you
would be
can
pretty.
earn your way up there. Yeah,
That'd be
corporal.
pretty.
That's NCO. You can
That is
skip
NCO.
recruit in private. You can go straight to corporal.
But Sevi is an IVB. I love Sevi, but it's Sevi. So.
Yeah, he's going to college. He's gonna retire in a few months.
Oh,
Couple, like 1 month now, actually.
really? Wow. Well, if you need a replacement for Sevi, I mean,
Shit.
yeah, you could definitely hit me up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'd red snipe you for that. That's a done deal.
Done deal. Damn,
Done
dude.
deal. Let's do it. Get that in
I
writing.
don't know. Let's see what happens with Ninth Corps. I mean, I was dropped down to VRC.
All 10 people to an event, yeah, that Ninth Corps.
Whoa, hey. I'm just saying the events I've been to that I've been back, we've been pulling 30 and the high
wow.
20s and 30s. That might not sound like a whole bunch, but from what I've gathered, it's better than recent times. Like, I don't know
Yeah.
though. All right, I don't know.
Kind of sad.
But what games are you playing, Collector, outside of War of Rights? Let's.
Right, I don't have time to play games outside of War Rights. Our I guess the IVB Minecraft server is popping off a little bit.
Oh yeah.
But First Texas, our Minecraft server IP got leaked, and First Texas Beaver came in and he just destroyed it all. So we had to go to a backup save.
What a
Jeez.
G, dude. That's fucking hilarious.
It was really funny.
Wow. So I remember that happened with us. We had a Ninth Corps War Minecraft server, and that shit got trashed horrendously. Because something similar, I think it was First Texas too, actually. They got our IP and our password. They joined and they fucked up our shit. We had like a farm with horses. They killed all the horses, burned it down. First Texas things, and it was just ridiculous. I remember people were so pressed. I had to like install mods in the server to lock areas of the map. It was like the worst shit ever. But how many slots do you have in this Minecraft server?
Technically it's like whatever the max is, like 1,300 some odd. But it's got 2 whole gigabytes of RAM. It's a great server.
2 whole gigs? Fuck.
2 gigabytes, man.
That's big actually.
Crazy.
That's huge. Yeah, wow.
It's huge.
Well, hey, if you want, I mean, Ninth Corps is always down to help out on the craft. That's kind of our thing. We've got a lot of Minecraft gamers. Yeah.
I bet you do. Yeah.
Yeah.
At average age, that's kind of.
Hey,
that would definitely help.
Hey, whoa. Our average age is it used to be old as fuck, and now it's getting down. All right, it used to be like average age of like
20th New York ranges.
Oh, come on now. That's slander at this rate. All right. We've only got a couple young guys. Yeah, we're mostly like we used to be in our late 20s on the like when you average up everyone's age. Now we're like late teens. So it's whatever,
Yeah.
Personally, I'd rather have a bunch of younger
geezer core.
Dude, I mean at least they're not dying on us, all right? They're just moving on, all right? It'd be pretty awkward if all the old guys just started dropping dead in Ninth Corps. It'd be pretty sad, man.
Geez.
Yeah. We do have a couple old guys. I mean, Mac is in his fucking late 70s.
Old as fuck.
We have a new recruit who's just as old as Mac, and that's fucking hilarious.
That's weird.
He was telling us he used to watch these shows in the 70s when they premiered, and we were just all like, fuck, dude, that's crazy.
Old as shit.
Old as shit indeed, brother. It is wild.
That's crazy.
But yeah, man, it's been weird. On top of getting back
Yeah.
into War of Rights, I've been streaming again, so that's been kind of fun.
Oh, right
Uh,
on.
yeah, it's been interesting because I watch back the streams. And I'm just like, man, I get loud playing War of Rights. I never realize it, but when I dude,
Get into it.
that game is toxic, man.
Yeah, it is. And it's so
Like,
easy to get sucked into it.
oh, so easy, dude. Like, I recorded myself playing some pubs, like streaming some pub games a couple days ago,
Yeah.
and I was listening it back, and I was like, dog, if I was like a random person who didn't get this game, I'd be like, look at this fucking nerd. You know what I mean? Playing this
Yeah,
Civil
we're all,
War
we're all just
game.
we're all fucking nerds.
Yeah, man, but we're making
That's
money
fun.
moves. Yeah.
Yeah, amen.
I mean, fuck. I used Ninth Corps Discord server to get an early access key to Grand Tactician. I don't know if I told you that.
Oh, that's how
Uh,
you did it? Damn.
yeah, yeah. So I emailed the team and I was like, hey, I've got a
Uh-huh.
Discord full of a bunch of history nerds, and I can do like a little, show them a little preview your game. Give me early access key and I'll make sure they all buy it. And they were like, well,
My
let's see how many
God.
people you have. I took a screenshot of the admin panel on Discord. And I was like, so we've got a couple, this is when we had,
That easy?
it was that easy. I mean, this is when we had like
Damn.
a few more people. We had like 500 people on our Discord. I think now
That's
we're at
crazy.
350. And I just sent it to them and I was like, this is my proof. And they're like, all right, word, here's your
Wow.
key. And that's how I
Damn,
got.
I paid like $40. I could have just done that.
You really could
Shit.
have. I'm surprised more people didn't try it. Because like,
Yeah.
I was like, fuck it. I mean, worst case scenario, buy the game. But I wanted to play it early, right? So I was like, here's my
Yeah.
shit. And that's how I got the game, like, what, 3 months early compared to everybody
Yeah,
else?
that's crazy.
The funniest part is when I would stream it in Discord and or like it was on my Steam profile. I had dudes messaging me
Yeah.
from the community being like, Red, what the fuck is that? Why is this saying Grand
How'd you
Tacticians
get
in your
that?
library? Yeah, it's fucking hilarious, dude. I
great.
started fucking with people. I was like, oh, I'm actually a dev for the game, and just like
Oh, man.
bullshitting like that. But I had an NDA, so I couldn't really show much. But
Oh, yeah.
I would still,
Do a-
tell people about things.
Do a little leaking.
Not
Do a little
no leaking, only things I was
No
allowed to say. All
Oh.
right.
Right. Okay.
Yeah,
sure.
yeah. So
Don't
was
do a
fun.
little leaking.
no leaks here. I'm very secure. But Collector, do you follow sports at all?
A little bit. Maybe like Nebraska Husker football.
Nebraska,
Yeah.
bro. What's in Nebraska?
Corn, soybeans, cows.
Wow. Are you from
That's about
Nebraska?
it.
Is that
Yeah.
where you're from? Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yes, sir.
how did you find that gem of a car you own? Can you talk about your car real quick? Because you have a nice fucking car, and
Oh.
the fact that it's from Nebraska kills me.
I bought a new one fairly recently. I don't know if you saw that, but yeah. So I have a 1995 BMW 530i. It's the old E34 chassis, like the classic 80s.
Dude,
Um,
unreal.
It's a beautiful car. It's the black on black. It's got the nice 7 Series wheels. The basket weaves. Beautiful
Yeah.
car. It's got a 3-liter V8, which is really tiny, but it's a V8, so it's really cool. That's kind of unique.
Yeah.
But my new car, it's a 2003 540i, so it's got the 4.4 liter V8. That thing fucking kicks the tires out every time you hit the gas. That's a cool car. It's an automatic. It's not the 6-speed, but it's still really really fun to drive, and I'm sure I'm gonna get a speeding ticket very soon. But
I mean, it's worth it at
there
that
you go.
point with when you drive
Yeah.
something like that. I mean, dude, I'm rocking a 2014 Honda Accord. All right, nothing nearly as fucking fun as either of those. But the BMW kills me because I mean, Nebraska is not very well known for car culture, right?
oh
and-
god, no! It's all boring American cars out here.
Yeah, like American Muscle and shit, like Ford,
Yeah.
right?
You don't
Chevy.
see BMWs or like Porsches or anything out here. But
And so, how did you get that thing? I never really heard the
I-
story.
I actually my first car, which was that the black one, the E34. I
Yeah.
bought that on eBay, and I paid to have it shipped to me.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
How
Found it
much was
online.
it?
It was dirt cheap. It was like $1,200.
That's it?
Yeah.
Where did it come from? Because it had to come
Uh,
from like
California,
it came from Cali for 1200 and it worked. It drove
1200.
fine.
It ran, drove, no check engine light, no nothing, no lights on the dashboard. Car was perfect.
What? That's fucking crazy, dude.
Yeah, I got a great deal. I
Oh,
really couldn't complain.
great deal is an understatement, dude. Oh my god. I know guys who are like so into German, like the German cars in general. They would like kill somebody for your car. I've shown my car buddies your car, and they are so intensely
E34.
jealous.
It's a nice car. It's like the timeless classic body style.
That's what
Like
I'm
every
saying.
time I look at it, I'm like, this is a gorgeous car.
That's what I'm saying. Like, dude, fuck. I mean, I'm more of a
Yeah,
JDM kind of guy.
I got in. Oh, you're one of those people.
Whoa. Whoa. What you mean by that?
Yeah, I don't know.
What are you trying to say by that, collector?
Don't worry about it. You know, German cars, they're a little bit more sophisticated. I wouldn't expect you to understand.
All right. Yeah. They also break down way more often than
Yeah,
my
you know, it's
proud,
the superior engineering. It comes with some drawbacks.
Yeah, superior engineering my ass. All right. Those cars are beautiful though, man. I mean, fuck. I just
Very well
bought.
designed.
I just I'm also getting a new car. You know, adult things, right? Me and you both.
Yeah. Oh God.
How old are you now, collector?
I'm 21.
Yeah, you're older than me. I forgot.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
you're. How old are you?
20.
Oh God, you're just a baby.
It's just a year,
Little
man.
baby.
It's just a year, man. When's your birthday,
Yeah.
collector?
December.
Yeah.
It's in December.
Yeah. All right. Mine's in March. It's not that bad. All right.
That's almost 2 years, isn't it?
No. It's like a
Wait,
year. It's like a year and 3 months. Right.
I can't do math.
No, I don't get. I don't know
Almost
either.
No, you just turned 20 this year.
Yeah.
I'm turning 22 this year.
Yeah.
You
It's-
know, I don't know. I worked at like a 12-hour shift today, so I'm done with math. But
Yeah. What do you do for work?
I just work at an antique store.
That's right. You've been
I'm
at that job
selling
for
college,
years,
so-
dude.
Like 2 years now. Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. What do you
Yeah, it's
study in
not bad.
college?
I'm a history major right now, but I'm double majoring in psychology.
Wow. What are you
So-
trying to do?
After I graduate, I plan on joining the Coast Guard.
Wow.
So then after that, I don't know.
Figure it the
haven't got that
fuck
far
out. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fair. I get
Worry
that.
about that later on down the line.
Yeah. I'm more of an engineering guy. I'm in CS. So, you know,
Wow.
a little different.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah.
I almost went
It's a
history
lot of
though.
math.
It is way too much math. I'm not a big math
Yeah.
guy. So it's like I'm probably in the wrong field, but we'll figure it out.
My dad has a computer science degree. He did that for like 20 years.
Oh really? You your
Yep.
dad should hit me up.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, you don't know about that one? Oh, come on. You know, you should
Doesn't
come
do it
to
anymore.
you should come to our 9th Corps meetup with your dad.
Ninth Corps meetup. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, Gettysburg. Yeah. Dude,
Oh.
fuck.
I met up with Saris of First Texas and Woody of the Warhawk on YouTube. And
Yeah.
for like 2 weeks, we went out there to the East Coast earlier this year.
I
Fucked
heard
around,
about
so
that actually.
Yeah.
That
Yep.
is so funny. That's like the weirdest combination of people. Like Woody and you and Saris out of all fucking people.
Well, it was crazy. It was nice though.
That
was
is
cool.
hilarious, man. I fucking love that. That is so funny.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can just imagine how that went. All right, now for the
And
people,
it was interesting.
was Saris as racist in person as he is online?
No, don't worry about it. Please. Don't worry about it.
No! Oh no! That's a Saris moment all over again. Oh
Yeah.
no!
Epic gamer moments
that's sick.
occurred regularly.
Hey, he didn't read the handbook. All right, he didn't read the
no.
handbook.
He did not read the Ninth Corps handbook. I think we joked about Ninth Corps quite a bit too. It was awesome.
I'm not surprised. I mean, we've had so many nicknames. I mean, fucking Furry Core was the
Yeah.
big one.
I think every time we drove by, a house near Battlefield, they would have the LGBT flag flying. You go, oh look, they're at Ninth Corps.
That's
Yep.
awesome, dude. That's so funny.
Yep.
Oh man. Where did you guys go on the East Coast? I know did you go like down
Uh,
south, right?
no, we just pretty much did the entire Eastern Theater.
Oh,
We saw like
really?
30 battlefields, maybe.
Holy
Something
shit.
stupid like that. Yeah, we saw every battlefield, every campaign.
That's
It
definitely
was
like a fun story to tell
insane.
though.
Yeah.
Yeah, any fun stories from that trip that are,
You know,
appropriate?
that are appropriate. That's kind of difficult.
I mean, Woody and Saris. I mean,
What do
let's
you
think
say? I
about it.
mean, we got up to some shenanigans, man. You don't
Yeah?
even know.
All right. I
Yep.
mean, you should dive into some of the inappropriate stories. I mean, no one's going to stop you. I mean, I won't, Tell
I
me
guess
about
not.
it.
Shit. I mean, what happens at Antietam stays at Antietam, right? I can't go into that.
I can attest to the Ninth Court trip in that regard with that too, actually. I didn't
Uh,
go, but
oh.
there were some fucking stories from that trip. I am aware that they got hammered every night that they were in Gettysburg and Antietam.
Yeah.
Um, the highlight was they joined the Discord while they were all together, drinking and boozing, and they were shit
Right on.
faced just in this
Oh my
voice call
God.
with us, and it was the most heinous shit. It was so funny. Um, we're actually doing another trip again this year, another meetup, but it's our European guys are actually going to this one.
Oh,
They're coming
oh,
from
so it's
like,
gonna be lame.
whoa, our European guys can drink, all right? Those guys can booze,
Yeah.
and they're pretty funny, all right? Sometimes they violate the handbook. They do a little trolling, all right? So we'll see how it
Okay, they're
goes.
cool for Europeans, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, they're cool for the Europeans. I know the Europeans in our little niche section of the internet
Real
aren't usually
fucking
all that
lame.
crazy. Yeah, with their historical line battles every event
Yeah. What a bunch
that
of
aren't
fucking nerds.
historical. Come on, come
Yeah.
on. But dude, so like I was saying before about this new car I'm getting, right? I'm getting a
Yeah.
Mazda 3, right? So
Yeah.
it's a Mazda 3 all-wheel drive hatchback, turbo, right?
Eh.
2.5 liter, 290 horsepower. So, from my little Honda shitter, which is like
Yeah.
165 really on a good day. It's a big
Yeah,
bump up, man.
that's a big bump.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Only thing is, it's $27,000 I'm busting out on this
Damn.
car. We're financing
insane.
it. Or I don't got that kind of money on
Yeah.
hand, but I'm getting rid of my car, and like I've had my car for so many years. And like, did you get rid of your BMW, like the
Oh,
first one? You
I
kept it?
I still have it. Yeah.
All right, thank God, because that would be so sad.
Yeah.
But if you're selling it, let me know. I mean, I'll fucking take it, Um,
Uh,
but
never.
dude, it sucks because I have so many memories in my car.
Yeah.
I mean, I did a lot of things in that car. Can't talk
Ooh.
about everything I did in that car, but I did a lot of things in that car. And now I'm
lot
gonna
of women.
just not a lot of women,
Oh.
right?
Oh yeah.
More like one. But point is, it was my my first car. I got it when I was 15. It was 5 years ago, and
Oh man.
here I am now getting rid of it. And
Moving
it's
up in
sad.
the world.
Yeah, it's sad and it's weird as fuck
Yeah.
seeing these dealerships look at my car and judge me for my car. Yeah.
Oh God. Yeah. That is strange.
Did you go to a dealership for your new car, or did you get that one
No,
used?
I bought it used private sale.
Nice. Private
Yeah,
sale. Ooh, how much you pay
Yep.
for your new car?
$3,000.
Dude, where are you getting these fucking discounts, man?
Shrewd negotiations, man. That's all you need.
I can't believe this
Tell
shit.
you,
You're getting
Facebook Marketplace.
there are some bangers on Facebook Marketplace, I will
You
say.
just you gotta know, you gotta like stalk it constantly. Like this one that I just got, I think I was the first guy to message him. It was listed for like 3 hours before I messaged the guy. And I was like, hey, can I come take a look at the car tonight? He was like, yeah.
And when did you buy
I
it?
went and
Next
bought
day?
it.
That
Yeah.
night?
Oh, that night, yeah.
That's fucking killer. I'm
You
gonna
just
do
gotta
that.
be on it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Facebook Marketplace.
I gotta try that because I was looking at Facebook Marketplace actually yesterday because I really want to get myself a manual. Right, I know to drive manual, but
Yeah.
it's been years since I've driven a manual, and I like manuals. I think they're fun to drive.
It's
Um,
like playing with the stick in the middle, don't you?
I mean, what can I say, right?
Yeah.
I am in ninth corps, so I mean, let's be real
Come
here.
play with this stick.
Hey yo,
Yeah.
watch me. But I saw this
Hey.
fucking like Pontiac something from like 1978 or whatever on there for $2,000, you know, and it was this dude. He bumped it out to be like kind of a little race car, and he was like, yeah, there's only like 60,000 miles in the transmission. Everything's been replaced last year. You know, fucking $2,000, take it or leave it. And I'm sitting here thinking to myself, dude, I will. If I was a little bit more impulsive, I would have gone to this random stranger's home fucking today and bought that shit.
Yeah.
But
Dang.
you know what was wrong is, do you drink a lot, Collector? Out of nowhere, but this is relevant.
Not really, honestly.
Not a big partier?
Nah.
Okay.
Not
You're
too
more of an
much.
introverted kind of guy?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. I see you. Well, you know, I ended up joining a frat over the past year, so
Oh, okay.
I ended up doing a lot of boozing over the
Yeah.
spring, and
Right.
I've gotten used to it by now. But Wednesday night I did a stream where I was played War of Rights during the event, and every time I died, I drank vodka.
Oh my God. Did you
In
do like a
hindsight,
shot every time you
I didn't
died?
have a shot glass, so I was just taking big swigs, which
Hey,
was
that's
the
the way to
bad
do it.
idea. It
What
absolutely
kind
was
of
not.
vodka you used?
I had 2 big handles of Smirnoff. So I had raspberry
Oh,
Smirnoff, and then I had red, white, and
dang.
blue Smirnoff.
I'm
Um,
more of a Svedka guy.
of course you are. That's a Nebraska vodka. Of course it is.
Uh,
But what happened was, first map was fine. We were killing the rebs. I wasn't dying all that often, so I took like a couple swigs. I wasn't feeling it yet. Second
oh
map
God.
was Reno's Fall. No, yeah, Reno's Fall, the map with the stone wall and like the
Yep.
little. And we were playing Union. I died so many fucking times, and every time I finished the first bottle of Smirnoff, I finished what I had left in there, and then I moved on to the second
Oh my
bottle.
God.
And watching the video of that stream over again, you can see me progressively get more, feeling it a little bit more. And by the end of the
Yeah.
event, I'm just sitting there going, "Thanks for watching, goodbye." Debrief time. And after debrief, I'm feeling it pretty heavy. I'm feeling a little dizzy,
Yeah.
and I'm like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go and chat roulette with the boys on Discord
Oh my
and
God.
continue to drink. So I went on chat roulette, and I don't remember this. This is all third party knowledge because
Oh God.
I don't remember any of this.
Blackout.
Oh, I did. I actually passed out on the floor in my room. Basically that behind me, but on the other side of my
Yeah.
bed. And I passed out face down on the floor. My headset was in the bathroom. My glasses were on the nightstand, so I put them down like I was going to bed, right? But that's not even the best part here. The best part is on chat roulette, I was apparently criminal as fuck. Like, just either roasting the fuck out of everyone I saw, or I was like flirting relentlessly with like moms on there.
Yeah.
And apparently I was just, I mean, I was chasing the bag, Collector.
Hey.
And
Never
apparently,
stop chasing it.
I've never, no, I'm always on that grind here. And apparently what happened was, at one point, I just started telling people on there to just say, take a shot. And if they said, take a shot, I'll drink. And every person said, take a shot. And then the guys in Discord started saying, take a shot. So I was drinking for them too.
Oh
And
God,
so,
it's just compounding.
oh, it was it was
Awesome.
awful. It was like an hour of me just drinking so much more than I should have been, on top of the War of Rights shit, which was already a bad
That's
idea in
phase.
itself. And the next thing I know, I wake up at fucking 7 a.m. My alarm going off for work because this is
Yeah.
on a Wednesday, so it's Thursday
Oh
morning.
shit.
And
Wow.
dude, I don't want to admit this, but I pissed myself in my sleep. So my pants are soaked in piss.
Oh my God.
I threw up on the floor, so there's throw up at my feet and right in front of my head on my carpeted floor. Let me just clarify.
Oh God, is that why we're looking at this side of your bed?
Oh yeah, I mean the other I cleaned it. All right, it doesn't smell. It's clean now, but I woke
Right.
up and it was so filled. I thought I threw up on my shorts. So I took my pants
Oh
off
God.
and I was like, "Oh, I got to shower." Dude, it was the worst hangover of my entire life.
Wow. I would like kill myself. That would suck.
I felt like I should have because I called that. I went to work. I lasted half an hour before I texted my boss, "I'm gonna vomit all over your floor." Verbatim.
Oh
That's
my
what I
God.
told him. I went
Wow.
home. I sat in this bed for like 11 hours, just under
Holy
my sheets
shit.
and covers. I DoorDashed and like everything that day. I like Instacarted Alka-Seltzer to my house with like ginger ale and like a million fucking Powerade and electrolyte shit because I was so fucked. I could not walk.
Insane.
I walked a little bit. I threw up like 7 times after I woke up. It was really bad,
Jesus.
including in the shower collector.
That's like minor alcohol poisoning level. Terrible.
No, it affected me even yesterday.
Damn.
I had a fever and body aches yesterday.
Jesus.
Like I gave myself alcohol poisoning for like 2 days.
You're fucking crazy.
Yeah, so
Ugh.
I made like a little pact with myself not to drink really for a little bit because
Yeah, I wouldn't want to do that.
I need to recover, man, you know?
Yeah.
So, Collector, you don't drink very much, but if you start to, I would recommend you stay away from taking swigs of vodka or shots of vodka during War of Rights. Bad idea. Stick with beer. And don't do it.
Yeah.
Don't do on-demand shots. People are going to fuck you. I learned that the hard way.
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah. That's a smart thing. Smart thing to avoid.
I found out, though, I got game when I'm drunk. I do have game when I'm drunk,
Oh,
though.
hey.
Apparently.
Heyo. Heyo.
Yeah, I mean, I'll call you
Gotta
next time I'm
hit
drunk.
that up more. Hey. go.
There we go.
Yeah.
God, but yeah, I mean, do you have any stories like that? I mean, you don't drink much. But...
No, I really don't. But I want to say last time we watched Gettysburg in the IVB, we did a drinking game.
Oh
I'll
yeah.
have to pull it up here. But yeah, so that's obviously a 4.5 hour long movie. Uh,
As it should
and
be.
I think we did something stupid. Like we put way too many of these in here, and I think we did like every time somebody makes a speech, every time like Chamberlain says, "Don't call me Lawrence," every time a general gets shot or dumb shit like that. But
Yeah.
we did like they were probably like 50 times where it says like take a shot or whatever over the span of this 4 hour movie, and
Holy shit.
we just got like wasted. There were like 5 of us in there that like by the end of the movie we just like couldn't talk. It was bad.
Holy
But,
shit.
that's the only funny story I got.
Did you-
Gettysburg drinking game. You got to be careful with that because that's 4.5 hours.
I gotta. Well, honestly, I'll probably do that. That sounds like
Yeah.
an awful time, but a fun
was-
time.
It was great. It was terrible and
Yeah.
it was great.
How'd you
So-
feel when you woke up next morning?
I felt like I was very glad that I didn't have to work. So I just felt
Yeah,
terrible.
fair
I just
enough.
laid in bed
Fair
all
enough.
day.
Uh,
Well, because my dumbass, I only had vodka when I did that. didn't
raw
have any other-
vodka.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, felt that. Yeah, it's tough when you gotta struggle like that.
Yep.
But I have another fun story like that for you if you want to hear it.
Oh, sure.
This
why
is
not?
from college, so back over in the spring, St. Patrick's Day actually. So my birthday is March
Okay,
13th,
right on.
right? And my buddy's birthday is St. Patrick's Day. So
Hey,
we took him out to a bar. He didn't like it. We stayed. Long story short, I went from a bar to a party. At this party, the frat that was there at the party, they gave me and my friends free alcohol, and we didn't even think twice about it. So we chugged the alcohol. I had an excessive amount. Like there's one picture of me from that night. I'll see if I can find it. But it's me looking at my friend's camera, like smiling like this, but my eyes are glazed over basically.
oh my god.
And I look like a ghost. I'm that pale. I didn't throw
Jesus.
up though. I didn't throw up at this point.
Hey, that's good.
But then I have the bright idea to continue partying, so I go back to the basement And like I'm pale as fuck. My friend is like, "Yo, we got to get John out of here. He's gonna die." And I'm just like, I'm chilling, you
Yeah,
know. I'm
don't die.
talking to this girl. You know, she told me that the next time I saw her, she was like, I did not understand a word you were saying. You were slurring all your words." And I was like, "Oh, that's crazy."
Shit.
So basically what happens is my friend is like, "Yo, let's leave." And I'm like, "Okay." So we leave. I get in an Uber with him. We Uber back to my apartment. And as we stop at my apartment, my front door is like right over there, right in front of the car, right outside the door. I threw up all over the fucking Uber.
Oh, jeez.
We are
It's on the
stopped.
Uber.
We are stopped for like a minute before I throw up too. I could have just opened the fucking door, and I
God.
couldn't hold it in.
That's terrible,
I
man.
yak in this poor man's
Jesus.
Uber. Dude is pissed. It's like
Oh.
watery too, so it's disgusting.
Oh my god.
And the worst part is it was on my friend's Uber account.
Jesus.
So
oh,
I
he had to
felt
pay
so
for
bad
it
the
all.
morning after. I mean, I Venmo'd him for hindsight. I Venmo'd
Yeah.
him the 150 it was. I gave him like a $10 tip to my friend because I was like, "I'm sorry, dude. Your rating's gonna suffer, or whatever." And basically,
Jesus.
I get upstairs, and this isn't where it stops. I throw up again in the bathroom in my
No.
apartment. My roommates are laughing at me because I'm fucking hammered. No concern for me whatsoever, by the way.
Oh yeah,
You
God
know,
no.
because
Yeah,
that's
fuck
not what
you.
we do. Yeah, exactly. It's like the ninth core guys in Discord. They see me drunk as fuck, dying, and they're like, "Yo, take
Yeah,
another
that's
shot."
funny. Yeah.
Yeah,
again.
literally. And so I'm in the bathroom floor, like dying here, and
Right
my
on.
roommates have the idea to record me, and like I'm just on the floor, like trying to take a nap.
Yes.
I fall asleep on the floor of the bathroom, wake up, go to my room, fall asleep, my vomit covered shoes on my own bed.
Jesus
'Cause
Christ.
I'm intelligent. Oh, and for another little funny thing, I had two girls pour drinks down my shirt.
What the fuck?
Because I was talking to this other girl, and this one girl I was talking to, her friends were there, and they saw me talking to this friend I had, and so they poured drinks down my shirt because they thought I was like,
Fuck.
So anyway, next morning is where it gets really bad, because this was like the worst hangover I've ever had at that point.
Oh God.
Wasn't as bad as this Thursday, but it was like right
Still
below
pretty
that.
terrible, huh?
If it was pretty
Oh,
bad, like I was like not throwing up level, but like I could have if I tried. But
yeah.
I woke up and I'm super confused. I'm like, what the fuck happened last night? I see this text on my phone from the girl. She's like, "Hey, my friends told me what happened, blah blah blah." And I'm like, "Okay, now I gotta fix this shit." So I hungoverly walk across campus, like dirtiest outfit I have, sweatpants, this raggedy ass shirt. I visit her in her dorm, and I'm like, "Hey, wasn't like that. I apologize." She's like, "Oh, cool." And then I'm like, "Hey, can I sleep in your bed for like 2 hours?" Because I didn't want to walk back. And she's
Oh
like,
my God.
"Oh, sure, I guess." I pass out in her bed for like an hour while she's out doing stuff. So I'm alone in her room. Her roommate comes in
Oh
and was
my
like,
God.
"Who are you?" I'm like, "I don't know," because I wasn't thinking straight. I leave and I walk back to my room, my apartment. And as I'm walking back, I didn't know this, but there was an anime convention at my school happening.
Jesus.
And so I'm walking and I see this food truck and I'm like, I'm going to grab some food real quick. So I go up to the food truck and like I have to walk through the convention. I didn't know what's happening. And so as I'm walking, I'm like super tired, hazy eyed, headache, sprawling, dizzy.
Yeah.
And I start
Super
seeing
hungover.
fucking anime characters popping out of nowhere. And I'm like,
Oh my God.
and I keep seeing all these people dressed up and I'm like, dude, I stopped and looked around because I was the only person dressed normally in this whole area. And I was like, am I fucking lucid dreaming right now? What is happening? And so I'm looking at my
Oh my
hands
God.
in the middle of this plaza area, like counting my fingers to see if I'm lucid fucking dreaming. I look insane.
Jesus Christ.
And on top of this, I also look dirty as fuck. Like I'm unshaved. My hair is a mess. I smell like shit. And like I'm looking at my hand. I look like a fucking crackhead. And I'm like,
Jesus.
what is happening? And I'm like, all right, fuck it. I'll just go get some mac and cheese in this dream, I guess. So I go up to the
Hey,
food
right
truck, get
on.
mac and cheese. And like I go back to my house and I'm just sitting on my couch looking at the food like, still fucking confused. And my roommate comes home and he was like, "Oh, dude, you see the anime convention's happening?" And I'm like, "That's what that fucking was." I thought it was
Oh my
tripping
God.
balls for like an hour. It was
Wow.
the worst, man.
That's a hell of a story.
It was the weird.
That's
Yeah,
fucking insane.
I've got a weird school, man.
Oh,
We have a furry convention and an
that's
anime convention.
wow. I would just unenroll.
I've thought about it. I'm not gonna lie. I've thought about it a few times. But
Drop out at that point.
I've got we got good programs here, so I really can't, But
That's incredible.
yeah, it's a mess, man. I wouldn't recommend joining drinking excessively, to be honest.
Yeah, no, that's interesting.
Interesting is the word for it. I would agree. Yeah.
Fascinating, even perhaps.
Fascinating. Yeah, interesting for sure. Fascinating,
Yeah.
perhaps. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, there's another topic here I want to discuss. Oh yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
so, fuck. What was I was gonna bring up something. I don't know. Do you? That's what I'm trying to remember. It was like on the tip of my tongue before. Oh yeah, sports. Do you like
sports ball?
So would you say you are a car guy?
I guess.
You guess.
I guess.
Okay. Do you do like your own mechanic work?
Yeah. Somewhat.
Yeah. I saw you
I've
on
done-
your
I've done
story a
done
while
little,
ago.
lot bit.
I saw you replacing your brake pads a while ago, and they were
I
like
could do that.
completely worn out.
They were completely gone.
Yeah, I saw that and
Yeah.
I was scared for you, man. I was concerned
like,
for you.
Yeah, that shouldn't be doing that. But yeah, I fixed it. It's fine.
Yeah, I was,
good.
dude. I remember I saw it and I was like, dude, this man.
Oh yeah, I had a seized brake caliper, and the pad completely wore away. So it was just like nothing. I
Holy
fixed
shit.
it. Wait, it's good. It's good. I unseized the caliper. It's fine.
Oh, well, that's good. I mean, at least you're okay now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're fine.
Have you ever had like a car accident? Have you ever been in an accident, even like a fender bender?
I have, but not any where I've been driving. So I've been inside of 2 cars when they were totaled. One I think it was like 5 years old. It's a like mid 2000s Jeep Liberty. So it's the kind of like, I don't know, whatever Jeeps that sit kind of high off the ground. We were driving back from someplace in Minnesota on a highway during an ice storm, and we're probably going like 70 down the interstate, and all of a
As
sudden
one
we
does.
we hit a patch of black ice, start going sideways. We hit the median, because it's a 4-lane highway separated by a
Yeah.
median. We do like a barrel roll, like we
Holy
probably
shit.
rolled the thing like 3 times. Half the roof caves in. So that was the
Wow.
first accident I've ever been in. That was a hell of a
How old were you?
rollover accident. I must have been like 5 or 6 maybe.
Dude, in a fucking
It was just older
rollover?
than- In a rollover. I was fine too. I like had a bump on my head maybe, and that was it. So that was intense,
Wow.
but I didn't quite realize it at the time. I was like, that was a thing that happened.
Holy shit, dude, that's intense.
Yeah, that was
Wow.
nuts. I should find some photos of that. It was a bad rollover too, because I think obviously I was little, so I was sitting in a booster seat, like in the back seat, and I think it was just my dad driving, and so there was nobody in the passenger seat. But if there was somebody in the passenger seat, like they would have died because the roof caved in
Dude.
on that side.
That is
But,
fucking insane.
Yeah, but I think the the bit of the situation is, like 6 months ago now, I was in like a very minor fender bender. Like I was riding in the back seat of my older brother's car,
Yeah.
and we got rear-ended, and it was like very minor damage to both cars, but I got a massive fucking concussion from it. Like I was out
Really?
for 2 weeks without just a terrible concussion. I like
Holy
it was the
shit.
worst thing. So like a tiny little accident like that, and I like skull fucked for 2 weeks. Like it's worse than any hangover I've ever
Wow.
had. Like ever being drunk. Like the worst
But a
brain
rollover
injury you
and
could imagine. Rollover, and I was like scratch free. So
that is
I don't
fucking
know.
crazy.
So, there you
I
go.
mean, I applaud your ability as a kid to just fucking scrape off any injury you had there.
I just
Fuck.
rolled with it. I was like, okay, that was the thing.
Literally, you
got my-
fucking rolled with it. Yeah,
Yeah.
you rolled with
Yeah,
the
I
fucking
rolled
car.
with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
you
like,
go.
yeah.
Wow, fuck.
Guess
I
I'm getting
mean,
old and fragile now.
Yeah, I
Fucking
get 21. You start
got
getting
rear-ended.
brittle bones. Wow.
Oh God, I'm old as shit. Ugh.
I mean, I'll be there with you
Oh, I should just
eventually.
kill myself now.
I
I
would go
should
for
kill
it.
myself. Yeah.
uh, fuck, my story's not that fun. I mean, I've been in one accident, one little fender bender, and it was completely my fault. I mean,
Oh, what the
I
fuck?
was the guy that rear-ended the other guy.
Oh,
I was
you
at a stop
asshole.
sign with my girlfriend and my friend in the car, and we were all talking, shooting the shit. I wasn't paying attention. The dude in front of me like gets past the stop sign, so I'm thinking, okay, he is leaving the stop sign.
Yep.
So he gets past the stop sign, starts moving in the direction of the traffic. I'm like, cool. So I start inching up. Like, I let my foot off the brake. I'm like talking to my girlfriend and looking out the window, not even looking ahead because I assumed he was gone. So I'm
Completely
looking towards
unaware.
oncoming traffic, right? And all of a sudden, my girlfriend goes, John, and I slam on the brakes, and it's too late. I'm going like 5 miles an hour, and I tap this dude in front of me.
Just love tap, yeah.
Yeah, the only problem is it destroyed my front bumper because I have a
Oh,
Honda fucking
shit.
Accord, and this
Yeah.
dude had like a big like CRV thing. It was like a
Yeah.
dime-sized dent, not even in his
Oh.
car, and I had my front bumper was like off, and
Oh, Jesus.
you know
That's brutal, man.
the man in the car was like this older Hispanic guy, so he starts yelling at me in Spanish. I speak Spanish, so I'm like, "Yo,
Oh, yeah.
let's calm down, right?" You know, basically, long story short, we got our info. I busted out a whole grand, all my saved up summer money,
Yes.
$500 to replace his rear bumper, which once
Man.
again, dime-sized dent, right?
Yeah. Brutal.
And $500 to replace my front bumper, and it sucked. It was the
That
worst.
fucking blows.
My summer was dead in the water, and I was like gonna travel that summer because this is like
Oh, yeah.
right before
Ruins
my
everything.
second year of college started, or right before my first year of college started. It was like right after I
Oh.
graduated high school,
Oh, man.
and it was
That's
like,
the fucking worst time.
yeah, it was supposed to be like the summer where you have fun before you go off and do your own thing, and I just fucked it for myself, you know, and I spent the rest of the
Yeah.
summer literally just playing War of Rights, and
I mean, there were worse
yeah.
ways to spend your summer.
I could have been doing crack.
Hey. Well,
You
that might
know?
have been better, honestly, but yeah.
It's funny. I mean, everyone who plays War of Rights swears this game sucks balls, but we
This game.
still play it. You know, we don't let
Yeah.
up on it. It's
Be-
both the
better than
worst and
BCOF.
best game. It is better than BCOF. I mean, we talked about this actually last year on I think the last episode. We did discuss BCOF being better than War of Rights potentially, and that didn't amount to
Balls.
shit. That really didn't.
No.
No, it was just as Napoleonic, like just as what's the name of that game?
Hold fast.
Holdfasty as we thought it would be.
Yeah.
I thought it would have more of an active player base, and it
Yeah, no,
really
it's dead.
it's just like War of Rights in regards to like the units
Well,
keep it
it's even
alive.
more dead than War of Rights, even.
That's true. You can't. There's no servers during the day. I've heard, but at least in
Yeah,
War of Rights
no.
we do have servers.
Yeah.
It's a little
There's like
unfortunate.
a counter culture in War of Rights, like the anti fucking regimentals.
Yeah, dude, those
They,
guys
like-
swear by pubs.
Yeah, I don't know. They're weird. Those people
I
are weird.
I think it adds some spice to our game though. You know
It
the
does.
like the pub server that was made, the
Yeah.
pub officer server. That is so
Yeah,
funny.
That's so. Yeah.
Those
I don't
dudes
know.
suck. Those dudes
They
are
do.
trash.
They're like retarded, but that's the part that makes me like mildly irritating because they think that they're so much better than everybody else when they're not.
dude.
It's like
It is so frustrating. I joined a pub on that server the other day, and like I was in the game and I was an NCO for this because I didn't grab officer slot fast enough. And this dude in this team, he starts. We're on like Prime Mill, you know, with the mill and like it's a bloodbath map.
Yep.
And he goes, "All right, guys." He talks like this too. "All right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and cap point really early and just hold it. We're the Union." And so I'm like. So in game, I just turn around. Like
Genius.
in game, I'm just like, "Yo, this guy's a genius. We're gonna win this game for sure." And like one of the only other regiment dudes in game on the server was like right next to me. He goes, he's like, "Are you fucking retarded?" Just straight up asked me, and I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Yeah, for sure, definitely."
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'm the most retarded person there is. Nice to
Yeah,
meet you.
I mean, dude, that
gonna go
match went
cap that
awfully.
point.
Yeah,
Oh, I know.
we didn't even cap the point. We got shit on. The revs spawned there, and they saw us running the cap, so they just turned to the
Like,
left.
oh yeah,
Yeah, it was the worst.
real turkey shoot.
Speaking of pub officers and stuff, so like, how many hours do you have in War of Rights Collector?
Oh, let me check Steam real quick. It is. I have not that many hours. 1,764.2.
Yeah, I've got you
There
beat.
you go.
I'm at
Do you really?
913.
Oh wow, you definitely have me beat. Yeah. I wish
Dude,
I didn't spend that many hours in War of Rights.
the amount of hours you have in War of Rights is, I think, not even close to the amount of hours I have on my most played game on Steam, which is Gary's mod. Yeah,
You need to get a fucking life.
dude, Gary's mod is only 1,400 hours, 1,500 hours really.
Wow.
You've got me fucking beat by 270
Okay,
hours
actually,
on
that's
War
kinda
of
sad.
Rights, dog. That is so crazy, man.
Well, my second highest played game is like Hell Let Loose, and I have like 200 hours in that game. So
Okay, that's
I
not that
don't
bad.
play any other game. Yeah,
I think
210
mine,
hours.
dude. I have 1,200 hours on Arma 3.
Jesus.
I don't even know how you can amass that many hours on Arma 3. Honestly, how many days is that actually? Hold on, let me look
That's
this
a
up.
lot.
1,200 hours to days.
Oh, my second highest played game is actually Rust. I have
Oh,
330 hours. I love that game. I hate
Don't
that
tell
game.
me you're a Rust gamer.
We do a little rusting. Do a little
Dude.
trolling.
Rust is so toxic.
Yes, that's why I love it. Like
IVB
somehow
mode.
a
Oh,
community
no.
that's even more toxic than War of Rust. I actually played Rust with we had a War of Rights Rust server. I hosted it. This is like
Unreal.
about a year ago, and
Oh,
then the
no.
first Texas people really love Rust, and they came in and they just yeah, they were way too sweaty. They raided everybody,
Sounds right, man.
beat the server.
That's like
But
their kind of game.
yeah, it is. You get the racism, you get
Yeah.
the toxicity.
That and League of
You get
Legends.
the oh yeah, amen.
Because League is the
Fortnite,
same
maybe.
way, man.
Yeah.
League is full of racists and
Yeah,
like the
it's
most
great.
toxic community ever, dude.
Yeah.
I
Right
I
up their
fucking
alley.
hate League of Legends, man. You'll never catch me playing that game. I swear to God.
No,
Have you ever played it?
I have not.
Don't try it.
Oh, okay. I'll stay away from it.
Yeah, stay
Don't
away.
touch
It's like the plague, man. That shit's
The plague,
awful.
that's pretty bad. You can cure that with just like antibiotics, though, I thought. Can't be that bad.
Yeah, you can't really cure League, man. That shit's awful.
You can cure league.
No.
It's like a cancer.
I played one game, and the first thing
Cut
I
it
see in
out.
chat is just, some dude calling me like the most despicable names because I went up middle of the map with like a certain
How
character.
fucking dare you? You
I know.
goddamn.
That game and like Valorant. Valorant's also toxic as fuck too. Oh man, I love the state of like gaming. It's so
I don't know.
It's
There's
awesome.
nothing more fun than running around in Rust and just seeing a bunch of swastika signs everywhere.
That is true.
That's how
true.
you know you're at home.
Yeah, or like just people with like a slur as their username.
Yes,
Just,
it's
dude,
the best.
it's really funny. Whenever I
I love it.
call,
Or War of Rights, just playing on the Confederate side, man. I mean, that's like
dude, people in like Steam discussions and like Reddit like make the funniest shit. They're like, the CSA is a joke. I joined the server and the first thing I hear is the N word being dropped like a million times. Of course
What
you
do
do.
you
You're in the fucking Confederacy in a Civil War game.
Yep.
What do you think they're gonna do? Like,
That's
it's like
half the fun of the game is the shock value of the N-word.
Yeah, honestly, going into a charge and knowing you're gonna hear like the worst shit, is just part of the fun when you play it.
Amen.
And then like, it's even better when you get to the regiment side of things and people still do it. And so you have like drama where it's like, yo, like fifth floor said the N-word. Yeah, and then they always go, that's crazy. You know what I mean? Like,
That's
oh,
crazy.
my
I
fault.
Don't
Yeah,
remember asking.
dude, like that's literally the response you get, and it's just like, yeah, fair enough. All right, fuck me, I guess. Yeah, but man, fuck.
I'll fuck you.
But looks like we're actually coming up on time
No.
here.
Oh,
So-
thank God.
All right, collector. Fuck me then. Sorry
All
there,
right.
bud.
Hey,
Wow.
Give me a time and spot. I'll
All
be
right.
there.
When I join IVB, it'll happen.
All
Yeah.
right, sounds good, man.
Or Gettysburg on July 30th. You know, the Ninth Corps
Nope.
meetup. I
All
may or may
right.
not be there. 50-50 still. We'll see what happens. But collector, any final words you want to say? Any little final things?
I just want to say this podcast was dog shit. We did a terrible job, and I hope next time is a lot better.
Yeah, sure.
Shout out to anybody who's still watching.
Wholeheartedly agree there. So sorry for destroying your ears with this dog shit. It happens sometimes. Next time I'll make sure to grab Pixelated Apollo again. We'll grab Sevi in here again. Coco.
Oh yeah.
All the big hitters.
All the 5-year-olds.
We'll get Siggy in here as well for old time's sake.
Yeah, I love Siggy.
He'd love it. And yeah, thanks
No,
for.
he's a Mets fan. Ugh.
Yeah, I mean that's the only red flag about him personally. I mean everything else is pretty green. But you know what? Thanks for coming, collector. Hope you had a good time. Even a little bit.
Me.
And I will. I'll see you guys next week. Yeah. Have a good one, fellas. Goodbye. Yeah, say bye, collector.
Goodbye, collector.